Here we go. Okay. Okay, so welcome. Cool. Hi. Good night. Welcome. Okay. We're waiting for everyone to join us tonight and looking forward to the event. Yeah, so and this we are now live streaming on YouTube, so yeah, pretty exciting actually. Okay, cool. Looking forward to here. Okay. So anybody wants to join us tonight. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm not sure has anybody joined the event? I'm not sure.
Yeah. And I will record the event later to ensure we can report for Microsoft. Yeah. Okay, waiting everyone to join us tonight, but we've still got like 3 minutes to go. But yeah, since no one's here. But yeah, still looking
it's like half. It will be starting in 5:30, right? At 5:30.
Yeah.
So, hi Aditya. If you're there, you can have a chat with us. We'll be pleased to have you.
That's right. I didn't share everything, so alright. Yeah. Close the stuff. Cool. So everything's okay, and yeah. Okay, if I'm right, this is your first event, right? This is your first ever host us MLC.
Pardon?
This event is your first one as an MLC.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So earlier I hosted an event just for as a random. When I joined, just 2 days after we had joined, we had an informal meeting on Teams. So, there were around 14 or 16 MLSAs together. We hosted an event talking about what is Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program.
Yeah, cool.
It was a normal one, not an official one. So this is my first official event.
Cool. Good. Yeah. Looking forward to it, and I see it right here. And now
Yeah.
1 minute to go, but we can wait. And now
let me check where. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the batteries.
Let me remind everybody so that they are able to join on time.
Yeah.
We didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Is it evening over there or something like about the night?
We are now around 7:30. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, I'm gonna show my link. Here we go. This one. I saw it. Some people joined earlier in this event, but late death. So I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, I actually sent them the link beforehand, so I guess I haven't mentioned the time, so they will be joining at 5:30. So
Okay.
Let me remind them, there is always a time clash, consulting, because I have my organizational work. It's a Sunday, and I most preferably do my organizational work these days. But due to this event, I had to postpone it, and they were like, "Okay, what's the event you're actually doing?" So I just send them the link, so they must have joined, or at some other places like Google.
Okay, cool. And then what else? Make sure that set up the link for joiners mailing. Good to go. Cool. So yeah, good to go. Yeah. I see. So we're gonna So we're gonna check the host that's hosted up so far. So can you see the screen right now?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so by the way, I'm going to test the audio. Can you hear my voice, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. Your audio is perfect. I can hear it.
By the way, I'm going to increase the sound. Yeah, that's one. Better. So, trying to make sure that I added another video from Microsoft. I'm not sure if you can hear that.
If you'd have asked 10 different people
Do you hear
the
that?
same simple
Video,
question,
right?
Yeah.
what is the cloud?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
That's an amazing function of Teams. I don't know about because earlier I could not hear the voice or kind of thing when I used to host events, especially on Zoom and Google Meets. It's not possible.
No one's here. I'm pretty nervous right now, actually. Because of the biggest cell I haven't done before. I haven't like connected all kinds of devices, like yeah.
Yeah, I guess there will be some people joining. I'm not sure about it, but I have set the reminder.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Cool. That's the one. So yeah, I'm gonna stay tuned. Voice star right now. There will be minutes. Yeah. Ooh. What's here? I'm not sure if that IST. So. Oh, okay, got it. Wait. So it's 5 p.m. right now at India, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in substitute time. Yeah.
That's cool.
So we can just wait. Hopefully, the sound is good. So yeah, I don't think there's much problem there.
Okay. We
Wait a minute. Oh, this is a link. Possibly link work. That's just.
Okay.
Okay.
Mission
Mission
south.
south.
Welcome. We're
Still looking forward to more people coming in. So, can you choose for anything coming on right now? Okay, what is this started? So yeah, welcome to the meeting tonight. Welcome to the our Microsoft student ambassador event. And we are about to get started. And if there's any technical issue, please bring it up, and we can solve that later. Okay. And check it. So can you guys hear me right now and also see the screen? Okay, cool. Okay, so welcome to the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador event. My name is Mark, and today we will be partnered with another student ambassador here from India. And we're going to talk about Microsoft Azure and how you can use Microsoft Learn to help you to learn some of the clouds and tech skill to integrate your with your current workflow and also your college experiences to leverage your development experiences. So welcome again to this event. We're glad to have you here. And today we're going to have a little bit of introduction on who we are, and we are both Microsoft Student Ambassador. I'll start from why I'm a smart and computer science student. And also, I'm a campus entrepreneur and Microsoft Student Ambassador. For the past 3 and 4 years, I've been doing this program and helping local community to thrive with Microsoft technology. So, as a bit of my introduction, and how about Megha, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Megha Pandey. I'm a diploma student at Microsoft Azure and Learn branch as my favorite subject, and the fact that I've been newest cohort of Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador, and yeah, it's my first event, and not an official one, but I'm hosting it with Mark, and it's an interesting one. You can go ahead. So, Mark, your floor is yours.
Okay, cool. So. Again, welcome to all of you guys being here today. And we're looking forward to coming out and content we want to share with you guys. And stay tuned. And without further ado, we're going to start with why this event is so important, especially for beginners in Azure, in cloud computing. Why is it so important? Because we are talking about the two very important platforms, I believe, when it comes to learning cloud computing. In Microsoft, we have Azure, one of the world's largest cloud computing platforms, but also we have very comprehensive resource when it comes to learning how to code, how to implement such cloud computing solution. Like Microsoft Learn platform is very powerful platform for students and also working professionals to learn cloud computing skill. So today we are not just talking about Azure or Microsoft Learn alone. We are talking about a intersection of this both two platforms together. And so we're talking about our agenda today. Our agenda is coming from again introduction to Microsoft Azure. What is Azure? How you can use Azure? We're gonna have a small demo to help you understand some of the key popular services that is available on Azure. So we're going to program Microsoft Learn, how you use that, and how you empower your college experience, and so forth. And we're also talking about the Microsoft Azure Learn integration. And that's particularly interesting because you can directly integrate some of the features from Azure within Microsoft Learn platform.
And also we got a Q&A session, and also we were talking about entire event. That's what we're gonna do tonight. Stay tuned, and I noticed that there's a lot of people coming from around the world. And we are glad to be here today. If there's any question, please leave the question or comment on the chat section on Management's Teams. And we will try to answer your question if as we can. And let's go. We're going to talk about the main idea. What we're going to do today is talk about Azure. When you start from Azure, we're wondering what is Azure. For those who are not familiar with Microsoft platform or cloud computing, Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing platform that enables everyone, essentially everyone on the planet to use this kind of cloud computing services. For example, you can imagine that it's a group computer that and a Google computer that uses visualization technique to provide all kinds of services that's built upon the Microsoft Azure infrastructure. And you can imagine that you want to host, like, for example, an app service or like a web app. You can use the app service on Microsoft Azure, and also a machine learning studio. And also we got many more. Like Azure is a lot of opportunity up here. And so for us, we are students, we also are entrepreneurs. Problem solver, we are not care about the solution. We are caring about solution, innovative solution application that can build upon the Microsoft Azure. So that's basically the whole concept from a technical perspective of Azure. And we're going to talk about, okay, that is Azure, and we'll dive into some of the advantage or some of the key insight from Microsoft Azure, what advantage that Azure can bring to our solution we're currently working for. So take a look at this video from Microsoft UK. I'm basically talking about the whole idea of what is called.
If you were to ask 10 different people the same simple question, what is the cloud? There's a good chance you would get 10 different answers. Everyone's heard of it. The majority of people use it, but how do you define it? Many people think of the cloud as a nebulous, invisible place or abstract model. But in reality, the cloud is just a type of computing where individuals and businesses rely on a third party to manage their data and computer processing via the internet. Perhaps a more practical way to think of the cloud is a utility that companies of all sizes are rapidly taking advantage of. Just as gas and electricity providers supply services to businesses and homes, public cloud providers supply secure, reliable and scalable computing from a shared data center that you simply plug into. Traditional on-premises computing is expensive and at times restrictive. You have to pay for the hardware, the software, the licensing, electricity and floor space. Not to mention the time your staff has to spend protecting and maintaining it all. Cloud computing, on the other hand, empowers companies to run faster and cheaper than ever before, simply paying for the resources they consume, when they consume them, and bursting in scale when needed. It's not just pay as you go, it's pay as you grow, and provides companies with the confidence to innovate by creating applications and services on the fly, testing new ideas and features with limited risk and minimal outlay. This is the power of the cloud. It's still servers, storage and networking, but instead of worrying about the maintenance and upkeep, customers can now spend more time innovating and creating new business opportunities. With Azure, Microsoft's cloud solution, customers can relax with the assurance that their valuable assets are protected by a global workforce serving over 140 countries and working tirelessly to ensure consistent and continued availability. What's more, with strict compliance and regulations to adhere to, you can be assured that your information is protected both in transit and at rest, never falling in the hands of unattended recipients and ensuring that you hold the keys to your kingdom. This is what drives customers to the Microsoft public cloud, And along with the advanced security systems built right into the very heart of the platform, you can breathe easy knowing that you're always running the latest security features and not left vulnerable to attack. In essence, the cloud will change the way you work, with solutions being built in hours, not days, and applications operating with greater insight, enhanced security, and global reach. Just as the power of water and steam fueled the first industrial revolution way back in the late 18th century, the cloud is now racing us towards the realization of the fourth. A time when compute, automation, IoT, and data isn't just breaking innovation boundaries, but pushing us further than we ever thought possible. The question is, what will you do with it?
So to summarize, we will be talking about some of the key ideas from this video that why I should use Azure. Because so far, this our experience of building software or solution. If you are building a server, for example, building a server for your website, building a server for your mobile application, you certainly in the past need a hardware that's installed on your local area, like in your company, right? Your company. And now without like on-premise hardware needed, this is possible to reduce cost and be cost more effective, and it's also flexible for you to use. You can scale up, scale out the service you need when you need that amount of scalability. And also very secure system because Microsoft has invested also billions of dollars when it comes to cybersecurity. And that makes Azure more secure. So that's basically some of the key insights I found as a personally a developer and also a leading a startup that build a solution on Azure. So that's basically the key insight I found on this video, and also a lot of experience I have engaged in terms of engaging with Azure. And so we're going to talk about this case study. What makes Azure so special, right? Taking an example from a machine learning model, or specifically if you are a computer science student, just like me, you want to train an ML model, a machine learning model for your project at college, and in the past you wanted to run a model on your local computer, then you probably need a hard drive to store tons of data. Especially for people who need more data than machine learning. Also need a GPU that's this may sound qualification that you can run CUDA or all kind of what you can run TensorFlow to help you to like train your model. It also need to like find another place for you to deploy your model when training is done. But with Azure, you can the entire game change because of Azure. Because you there Azure Machine Learning Studio, you can directly pull all your data that you want to change directly on Azure ML Studio. There's a storage for you to store all the data available on Azure. Also, you can like directly compute or in other words train your model from Azure ML. And there's a lot of options you can use. For example, local option. You can train your ML model with even no coding experience needed. Or you can dive into deeper with the notebook version. And once the model is trained, then you can probably deploy your solution on Azure app server, container virtualization, of VM, of virtual machine, and so forth. And that's basically some of the key events that I found personally when it comes to machine learning and Azure. And so you wonder, okay, if this is so great, and how can I get started? How can I start my cloud journey, especially on Azure? We can first of all start with if you're a student, like first of all we are. So most of you guys here are students, and you can probably start with a student account. You can get $100 US credit for the trial servers. And also, you need to create a resource group. And most of the resource, not most, every resource or service
on Azure is organizing the resource group. And once you create that, you can select a server you want to build. For example, like you can select app servers, which is something that we want to share later on. And we can create a server within the resource group. Select create, and we're going to start deployment. You can deploy your report from GitHub or your code from your local machine. And okay, so we're going to talk about basically the basic step that you can need when it comes to using Azure. And if you want to create another Azure server like virtual machine, then the step is probably the same, but the detailed configuration will be different. But the whole procedure, the whole concept of creating service and maintaining service on Azure is the same. So we're going to take a look on my Azure account. So far, if you want to create a resource group, then you will need to right here, you need to get into the resource group and create a resource group you want to use. And also, we're going to give you a tour on Microsoft Azure portal. For example, here's your account, and once you sign in, like for example, I am Scrum Ambassador, once I sign in, then you can look at your account, and it's the same, you can change the UI, things like that. And you got some like for example, you got help, or you got notifications. This is very important because once you were notified some key information that you needed. And also you got a PowerShell that you can directly control your cloud with PowerShell. And yeah, that's basically how this Azure looks like. And also there's a lot of resources you can create. And like for example, right now you can if you wanted to host a web app, like for example, you want to create a web app built in React framework, then you will need create a resource group that hosts React application. So let's take a look. Like for example, create a resource group, and we can give it a name like Ray Web App. I'll start from probably closest one, nearby, East Asia, Southeast Asia. Wait. Right here. Okay. And we're gonna review. Then we'll validate the process name can create that. Yeah, and then just create a group, and you can like create resource. And the most of the the most frequent are services I use on Azure is app, where you can add for app servers. And so we got like admin like Mark, demo. Can use some time because we use JavaScript and we'll probably use Node. No server, no status one. Use Linux. Linux is much cheaper than Windows because it's open source system. And like we got Southeast Asia as well. Southeast Asia right here. And then there's loggers like the size of service link you can choose from. You can for demo you can just click the default one, but that's not a cheap one. So for example, you want to just build a test version, then you can use the free version for your web application. That's basically how it works. And it's not available. Mark. MLSA. Demo. Cool. Okay, cool. Probably we just go. We review the whole process, how result can validate the deployment, and then you can deploy your application. Yeah. Cool.
And we go jump back to like for example, yes, I created a React app.
Mark, sorry to interrupt you in between.
Okay.
But we got an amazing question over here. So what is the #1 use of Azure? Like, why should we pay attention to Azure so much? What's so interesting about Azure?
Got it.
Okay. The first ever Azure platform, the first ever cloud computing platform I use is Azure. And the reason for that is it's just two reasons for that. One is that I use Azure. I engage quantum computing when a year ago, and I found that Azure actually have a cloud computing service special for quantum. So I dived into like kind of interest, and I found like Azure is pretty good. And the second one is Azure actually provides a lot of opportunity for students as well as startups to try their services. So you don't have to pay a lot of money before you actually deploy your solution. So for example, you're developing prototype or MVP, minimal viable product, and you probably need a small server or that you're going to host your application and test it. And then Azure provides like star credit and also like student credit, and then you can give it a try first and decide whether you're going to pay for the service that you're going to create on Azure. So that's basically why I learned Azure so much, because it gives students especially a lot of opportunity to try your services and learn sort of process. And once we're going to talk about Azure, Microsoft Learn later, then you also have an opportunity to learn less test skill and also get certified from Microsoft. That's basically the reason why I learned Azure. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, it's amazing. Go ahead.
Okay. So right here we got an application built with React framework, so we probably can start this. And look, it's a very basic. It's just a default React application, and I didn't change anything, so probably just look at default. But I will just look at how you're gonna deploy the application on Azure. So right now the application is hosted on local server right here. And you wonder, okay, once this is done, this whole application, I wanted to deploy. Then, how should I do that? Well, you can type Azure, but okay, sorry. Before that, if you are using VS Code, then you probably need to install an extension for Azure, web servers, and Azure. And once you install that, then you can directly type Azure app service deploy to web app. Since we already create an application and resource group on Azure Cloud, so we can directly like place the folder we wanted to deploy and Azure. We're going to choose which account we're going to use. Like this one. So that's okay, and we can close one. This one we're waiting for. So the app, because we already create a application, create a service earlier, and we select this one. Or you can directly like create a service from this. You can directly create a service directly from. Yeah, you can deploy that. And you can also like directly create a service and resource group on MPS code. So that's basically that. How you're gonna deploy that and wait for a minute for looking at the deployment, and once it's done, then you can directly search the type URL of your service, and you can use your app. So that's basically how this thing works. And and we're waiting for deployment, and we're get it. So far, like this one here, you can look at it. Let's see. So you can monitor apps right here, demo. So, for example, like if you want to create a web app, a lot of people are actually using web app for like your personal website, personal blog. But for example, you need to buy a personal custom domain, and you can directly use custom domain, purchase it, and just link to your application. Or you can easily scale up your service and just directly do that. Click simple click. That's it. Very simple, and yeah, we're waiting for deployment. Let's see if we can see how it goes right here. For example, the whole process of building the service on Azure is firstly where the collecting all this package from your local device, and it will be create a production build on your Azure service, and then you can directly access to that production build once it's done. Wow, this is a network connection. Because, and by the way, based on the experience I have been using Azure for this 1 year, I found out if you're like, for example, I'm doing this live stream right now, then it will be very challenging for you to deploy your application on Azure because you don't have much network capacity to do so. So you probably need a sufficient network connection to prevent them from tying out. So I believe that based on the experience right now, it will probably fail. But this is how it. If you want to create a Azure service, that's basically how you're going to do so. And yeah. Because we are having a network issue, because we are having a light screen right here, and also we got an additional YouTube, so probably it will be too stressful for my network connection. So let's move on. So I'm going to talk about Microsoft Learn. So okay, Azure is pretty friendly for the student. Like, how can I use this started? Like, I'm not a professional, I'm for technical professional, I'm not a computer science student. But I wanted to learn this kind of tech skill, or wanted to learn how computing knowledge. How can I get started? Well, we're going to start with Microsoft Learn. And Microsoft Learn is more than just a learning platform. It also provides certification opportunity for you to advance your career. So that's basically the whole idea of Microsoft Learn. And so we can look at Microsoft Learn as an online learning platform. So for example, like look at the website right here. Type Microsoft Learn right here. We got. And we have. You can also. Okay, so we are now at Microsoft Learn platform. So you can. There's a lot of courses you can take for free. And one thing I want to mention is that it would be great if you sign your Microsoft account. For example, if you sign your Microsoft account, you can link your Microsoft account with the course you're taking, and also you can collect the course you're taking as a collection. And also, you can, once you get a certification from Microsoft Learn, you can directly link that to your profile. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. And so the course on Microsoft Learn is organized in like module. And with for like if and module form a path. For example, like this one. Azure Fundamental Part 2 is for Azure Service, and there's a several module in this learning path, and within that module there's a several section that you need to complete. And yes, and there's one like one thing I didn't like. I don't like about Microsoft Learn is it's basically all text-based because they don't offer a lot of like visual or like video for you to understand. So it's really challenging for you to understand at the first time. But the most of documentation, technical documentation, is written in this kind of foreign format, and so it would be better to understand that kind of format in order to get familiar with technical environment. And so that's basically the whole idea of Microsoft Azure. And yeah. And I'll move on to another one mention about Microsoft Learn. Microsoft Learn is a certification center. Once you create, Microsoft Learn is kind of a path, and you can acquire Microsoft technical certificate. For example, you can right here got. And for student, like most the audio right here is student. For student, what we recommend is starting from fundamental. They will all, for example, you want to understand how Azure works or how to deploy simple application on Azure, then you need to you can take the Azure fundamental exam. And since Azure and Microsoft partner with a lot of corporation out there to building application on Azure, then if you have this kind of certification, then it will be pretty awesome for you to gain to unlock your job opportunity. Yes. And so that's basically this one here for like Azure as a learning and also certification platform. And another thing I wanted to mention is Azure with Microsoft Learn. That's really interesting. Exercise sorry. If you are learning Microsoft Learn, there is some exercise you can take for learning how to use Azure, and that's one interesting feature like we can probably use. A sandbox that you can create. Sandbox that is directly hosted on Azure, and you can fill with interface on Azure and also practice the text field and following the step-by-step course guideline for Microsoft Learn. And that's very interesting. For example, you can activate the sandbox, you can directly create a small lab environment on Azure. Then you can, once like for example, review the permission, and you can directly get into the Azure and use the sandbox. And once you finish the lab environment, you lab testing, you can close that sandbox. That's basically very interesting for how to use Azure and also Microsoft, how to integrate both sides together. And so yeah, that's basically the basic concept I wanted to bring you up to you guys. And if there's any question, like feel free to bring out right now. And I'm looking at some of the chat right now to see if there's a question. Is anyone asking a question right now? Any interesting any interest on Azure or any problem with Azure? Well, Microsoft Learn is okay. So if you guys have any question, okay. So is there anyone that already used Azure before that wanted to bring experience to this event? Oh, okay. Well, is everyone ever used like AWS before? This is quite interesting. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. If this deployment is successful, no. So waiting. I can see if this deployment is successful. And yeah. So we're gonna summarize a little bit on this event. And in this event, we talk about basic concept, Azure cloud services, and also some of the interface and use case you can use on Microsoft Learn. and also how to integrate both sides together. And we also mentioned some of the demo, but I'm not sure if that will be successful right now. Yeah, there's a network connection issue, and we talked about some use cases you can probably use, apply to your college career. And yeah, that's basically how this event is mainly about. If there's any question, feel free to bring it out, and we will be try our best to answer your question.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. Just have to interrupt you in between. So parsing the chat, I thought there are a lot of people who are not so much engaged in Azure as well. But yeah, you can start exploring, learning. There are a lot of courses present in Microsoft Learn, from space exploration, quantum, to Azure, a lot of courses. So you can do over there, you can sign up. Here's the link over there. In the chat, you can sign up and you can start learning. There are many of the things you can actually learn. And since the summary was that Azure is around to change the world, it has a lot of resources you can use. The only thing is that you have to pay for what you use, not for each and everything, because there are a lot of websites and kinds of things where you have to pay for what called storage. So here you can manage, deploy each and everything you can do at one time, and it does not cost a lot of money just for maintaining things, and it's has an awesome security purpose. So for me, I would recommend Azure is the best platform, and you can start learning.
Yeah. And so also I wanted to bring some like I'm not sure. Some of you guys are like content enthusiasts, and Azure actually offer a content workspace, and it's now in public review. So if you are interested, you can take a look. And so first of all, I gotta have a question here. And they offer, if you wanted to take a look on what is quantum computing, or what is the most like high-end technology going on Azure Lane, you can take a look at Azure Quantum. They have a learning path where you understand the basics of quantum computing and how you can use a quantum computing language, not computing, programming language, developed by Microsoft, so it's called Q-Shop. And based on my experience, Q-Shop is quite similar to C-Sharp. It's kind of like content version of C-Sharp. And yeah, so you can take that course and you can try out. Let me see if I can. Right here, you can like see. I used to create that before. Right here. Okay, so it's a quantum resource group, and you can create a quantum workspace. I used to create that before. The Azure Quantum. And also, they offer not just Azure Quantum. They also offer all the kind of quantum computing within Microsoft ecosystem.
How do you recommend one get started on
Azure? Okay. Right here. So that's where you can create your Azure content. And and you can directly create that and also try some of the solution you want to develop. And this is a question: how do you recommend one get started with Azure? Okay. That depends. For example, if you want to build a web application, you want to build a personal website, and you probably need to learn Azure App Service. But if somebody you wanted to learn like how to manage a database, then you will need to learn like the MySQL database, Cosmos SQL, MySQL database, or Windows SQL database on Azure. And that's. And that basically depends on what you wanted to do or what you wanted to learn.
Okay. Any pull requests for learning it? That also depends on. For example, if you want to learn Azure content, then you probably need to learn some basic concept of quantum computing. Also, for example, you wanted to build a web application, you probably need to understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And or you want to build a web in Java, and you probably need to understand Java. So that also depends. That basically depends on what you want to use, what you want to learn, and also when it comes like learning like computer science, Azure is just a platform for you to host the solution. So Azure is just a platform for you to, it's just an infrastructure. This is a platform for you to, maximize your imagination and creativity. So if you wanted to learn Azure, then I would also recommend to start with thinking about what I wanted to achieve with Azure. Azure is just a platform and tool for us to use. And what matters is what you are going to create as an engineer, as an entrepreneur, as a student. And that's something that we are looking forward as a member, as a member of Microsoft community and Azure ecosystem. Any question about Azure or computer science, computing, Let's see if there's a question. Cool. For it. And if you guys wanted to see like what's my recommendation for learning Azure, and I would probably recommend for starting from the most popular one. For example, like a lot of people will probably use web application. Then it would be great to start from app service. And the reason I engage with Azure is because I want to build my personal website. So I want to say, okay, how do I host a personal website? And that's on Azure. And I just want to give it a try because they are a student account. It also provides free credit, and I just give it a try. And this is actually how it goes. And once you have, like, for example, a web application, and you want to build a full stack application, and you probably need a database, and you're going to start learning database. And a lot of things related to your service, and you probably need, I probably wanted to build a virtual machine. And then you can start to learn virtual machine. So that also basically depends on what you're going to start it. But if you wanted to like select the very first step as a student, I'll probably recommend starting with Azure first. And you can choose all kinds of language that's available building web on Azure. And you can probably choose Java, JavaScript, or other kind of language is available building web application. Yeah. So good to have you guys here, and we are still looking for any questions so far when it comes to Azure, computer science, things like that. Okay. Alright, let's check if the deployment is successful. No, it's not successful. That's the... so that's basically another bonus I wanted to share with you guys. Is that when it comes to cloud computing platform, it's very, very important to have a stable connection, network connection, and if there's a problem with your deployment, probably not because of your code, it is high chance that because of your network connection. So if you want to deploy your application, you probably need to check your network connection, whether it's stable or not.
was fast enough for you to try for you to deploy your application. So over the time, a lot of people were asking, my deployment failed, and how can I solve this problem? And we now find out that there's no bug in their code, in their project. The deployment failed only because their network connection issue. So yeah, that's another experience I want to show you guys when it comes to deployment and using Azure. Yeah. So any questions for? And if not, there's more for a question, and we can. What will be the end of this event?
Can you want to share something with us where we can call it a day? Hey, over here.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just going through the chats. Yeah, it's really amazing. So far, we have learned a lot of things about Azure and what if you want to host web applications. It's really interesting. So I'm gonna go deep into what are so many advantages of Azure and most of the platforms like applications, web applications, mobile applications, and kinds of things. And yeah, it's really more exciting when you have content, when you can use content algorithms with Azure. It's really interesting for me as this, I'm entirely lead of cloud and content. So I suggest each and every one present here over here that they can just start learning about what are the concepts, what are the courses available on Microsoft Learn. There are very amazing contents relevant, and they're like, I got 20 trophies till now in 98 matches, so it was worth sharing, and it's really amazing. The amount of knowledge I've got from them, it's really amazing, I would say. So just go ahead and learn a lot of things about Microsoft. It's really interesting. Martin, go ahead.
Okay. So
yeah,
good to have you guys here
here
tonight.
and
If
there's no other question about this event, and we will call it a day, and we are very glad to have all you guys here to join this event together and ask some interesting question, and we were very glad to have you here to share our passion for Microsoft technology. And yeah, so see you all. Have you guys here, and we are looking for the event next time for maybe probably another topic. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Yeah, thank you very much. And this my screen.